these people are stalkers and we have a big following saying, yeah, this guy's no good. He escaped a mental institute. He's trying to harm us. So I spent the last hour just posting all this guy's photos, all of his history, who he is, where he lives. JLR is going to local law enforcement in the morning. So if you go to my Twitter account, you'll see me.
Alex, will you shut the fuck up and stop crying? That video never gets old. What's up, everybody? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. On today's episode, we're just going to review. Oh, shit, we need this. We're just going to review the epic downfall of the fat and jobless loser named Criminal Network / failed rapper and the goof troop that he hangs with. You know, the grift is up. The grift is completely up on this Nancy Guthrie case. But now we are watching the slow decline, and it's absolutely comical. Oh, and a tidbit entertaining, if I have to admit. And there's a lot of things happening. So I just want to do a recap. Last night, Conor McGregor came back. I don't know what the hell he did. He just broke his knee in like 2.1 seconds. I'm a big MMA fan. That was also entertaining, to say the least. So we didn't go live. I wanted to update everybody on what's happening. Miss Mermaid's in the house. What is up, mama? Jennifer, what is up, people? Taz, speaking of Taz, there's some weirdo that was in the chat last time. And if this is happening to you, please let me know. We like Taz. We know Taz from Twitter. This is the real Taz. We had some weird Taz in the last chat. I don't know if the other side is making alt accounts of you guys or what's happening, but that did happen. And we blocked the weirdo Taz. So this is the good Taz. And if this is happening, Ted's Fan Club, epic name. If this is happening, please reach out to me just as the real Taz did, because I'll never know. I'll never know. And I'm talking to the fake Taz like it's the real Taz. And, you know, I want to know as well. So just reach out to me and we'll handle it. We'll get rid of it immediately. And we'll announce it. What's up, Misty, Brittany, Chris, fed up with dumb people, Kathy. Yeah, we have Dad's Gone Wild doing nothing. He drives around in his fucking car like this guy here, man. I got a new nickname for Dad's Gone Live. We're gonna call him Dad's Gone Wild, because when he talks about the mannequin, he gets a little bit freaky. It's almost like he wants to just suck him dry. What's up, Wayne? Badass is in the house. We got a couple clips from Wayne. The intro is dedicated. We got some stuff from Wayne. Wayne is a good source of my information over there on X. A lot of you guys on X are in here, and I'm very happy about that. Simply Investigating, another great account. You know, I got to stop giving you guys shout outs, because what I've noticed is, I'm not even going to say what creator it was, but I was watching another creator cover some of this stuff, and they were going to some of my sources. And I kind of felt a little bit jelly. I'm like, wait a minute, those are my sources. And then I had to check myself and be like, wait, you know, Hella's co-host is getting threats from this weirdo. I have a theory. Actually, I can almost say it's factual when it comes to the loser with the man boobs Criminal Network. I'll get into it. You guys have to remember, I was trying to find the receipt, but I can't. There's a couple of things I want. So we got Dad's Gone Live. We have a fangirl. Now, this fangirl, you all know, very atrocious, very mean fangirl, sent me a DM. Now, I don't know if she's going to come up on stream or not. And when I say fangirl, that if you're watching this and it's you, I'm not putting you down, but my audience knows, and I have to just call it as it is. But this lady was a very, very big cheerleader for the other side. And what's happened is, what has happened is, recently she has saw the light. A lot of what we say, people that I've called, the accounts I said on X and whatever have you, she's seen the light. And guess what happened? You know what happened? Well, what happened was this. Going back to Wayne, what happened was exactly this. As soon as she saw the light,
said, hey, these people are stalkers and we have a big following saying, yeah, this guy's no good. He escaped a mental institute.
That side decides to attack her, dox her, and everything else. Now, we are going to be talking about the one and only criminal network. We have seen his empire take a steep downfall since the anti-LGBTQ plus comments that he made on Brian Enton. So we're going to have to decorate him like this today. Okay. We'll be talking about this guy, right? Now, in his homophobic remarks, everything has been gone down since he attacked the community over there. But we will, credit to Nan on Twitter, makes epic memes. Anyway, so back to the fangirl. She's going to come on and tell us a story. Hopefully, I'm awaiting a phone call, and we'll get there if we get there. I don't know, no promises, but I did get the DM. I did get the story, and she asked, "Can I tell the story?" Absolutely. I'll give you the platform, no problem. But I think there's a little bit of it's not, everybody doesn't like to come on here and be heard or show their face. And by all means, if you ever have to contact to come on the panel for whatever reason, you don't have to turn the camera on. You can do a phone call. You can hit the link and turn your camera off. Whatever makes you comfortable, so we can get the story is fine. So just know that, you don't have to have the camera on and everything else. And I'm not going to ask, I'm not going to drill you with a whole bunch of hard questions. We just want to know, we already know how these people are. So we just want you to tell your story. It's not going to be a hard interview or anything like that. So keep that in mind if you're watching. And we would like to hear your story as well. So we'll see. I'm going to start this show off with a correction. Okay. With a correction. Let me just give this. Let's get some more of these comments real fast. But I want to correct something. What's up, badass? We see a holla dollar bill. What's up? C-subs in the house. Kathy. No, SJ, it's not J for Justice. If it was J for Justice, I would just call her. Rhonda. Ted is mad at the Lord. Yes, I have a little bit about that to talk about today. It's been 9 days, no Bible study, nothing. What would Jesus do? Did Ted turn his back on Jesus? Jesus? So we're going to have to see how that. Nikita's in the house. What's up, Mama? Love you, Nikita. Love you and good to see you. Nikita, been riding for a long time. We love Nikita. No Bible study for 10 days. Actually, I have your post. I was gonna share, Wayne. Good to see you, bro. How are you doing with your hospital stuff? I feel bad and like a dick because, and I'll say it live because it was my fault. Sarah, member for 2 months, and Music Mama, member for 1 month. Hell yeah. Wayne asked me to share a GoFundMe he had when he was in the hospital, and I meant to, but I work like crazy, and I forgot to do it on a live, and I'm sorry for that, Wayne. I apologize. You're a mod, and you can drop a link. So if you want to, then go ahead. But he had some health problems. He'll tell you in the comments, and I felt actually guilty for forgetting that, and I'll publicly say it. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Yeah, but it needs to be said. So Alex, guys, we're going to talk about Alex. Okay, we're going to get into all this, right? But I want to correct something first. Okay, so I want to correct something and then kind of follow up on something that we were talking about a few lives back. Now there was some chatter and some speculation on July 4th. We saw people were chattering, and there was a little speculation about possibly this group called, not the Proud Boys, but they're called the Patriot Front. And then there was a picture on a bus, and there was a picture with a mask. So I want to get into that a little bit, right? Now, I'm not saying this for certain right now, but what I am saying is this. Somebody did some very good, I'm talking about this. Somebody did some very good using AI technology, matching up things. And look, we like to put out real information over here on White Boy Radio. I don't do fake news. Okay. I don't like the mannequin.
Fake news. Fake news.
I don't like the mannequin by any means, and I think everyone knows that. But I'm not going to, put out fake info. Now it was just speculation, and if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. And for those people that know what I'm talking about, I do want to follow up on this story though. So there was some speculation that maybe, right? Now, when it comes to that entire subject, there is a rep in Congress. There's a woman from Florida, Representative Luna, is calling for the Patriot Front to be investigated. And I'm going to play this for you guys right quick. This is a correction though, because what this person did is used AI on the mannequin, and they said, look, it's not him. Now, I'm not here saying that it's 100% what this person is 100% factual or not, but I'm not going to, I'm going to give it to you guys as truthful as it is, right? But as far as that Patriot Front deal, I want you to hear this. So the articles from Newsmax, Representative Luna calls for Patriot Front investigation because of that 4th of July stuff. Remember the white nationalists walking around? Okay.
Representative Luna calls for Patriot Front investigation. By Sam Barron.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft.
Oh no.
Phone, email.
The Patriot Front, after members of the group marched in Washington over the 4th of July holiday weekend. What I find odd about Patriot Front is how under Biden they were never investigated, Luna wrote Sun's social media. Well-funded, never investigated. FBI under Biden looked into Catholics instead. So, looks like GOP oversight should do some digging. Hundreds of masked Patriot Front members who marched through the nation's capital on Independence Day on Saturday did nothing illegal.
Yes.
Interior Secretary Doug Burgum told CNN's State of the Union, although the organization's white supremacy.
I'm going to drop this link in the chat while it plays out. We're listening to the AI playback real fast before we move on.
Anti-immigrant ideology is nothing that I could possibly agree with, Burgum said. It is protected free speech. Even if it makes democracy messy, Patriot Front itself has criticized democracy. A manifesto on the group's website says, democracy has failed this once great nation, and a hard reset is needed to return to the traditions and virtues of our forefathers, identifying them as European settlers. Patriot Front members marched behind drummers near the U.S. Capitol and Union Station before taking metro trains to a D.C. suburb. Burgum declined to say whether he condemned the Patriot Front or would recommend that Trump condemn it.
So for those that are not in the know on this, let me just catch you up real fast. Okay, listen.
Itself has criticized democracy. A manifesto on the group's website says, democracy has failed this once great nation, and a hard reset is needed to return to the traditions and virtues of our forefathers, identifying them as European settlers. Patriot Front members marched behind drummers near the U.S. Capitol and Union Station before taking metro trains to a D.C. suburb.
Okay, really fast. So there was speculation that this picture here looked like, a certain big old YouTuber that we all know, big old famous one that reminds me, I don't know, maybe of a mannequin, and a lot of chatter was about it. And this picture that we're looking at was taken on the train that is talked about right now. And this is what Luna is calling for an investigation about. But I just want to clear up, I don't like the mannequin. You guys know that, but I won't put out fake news. I'm not going to gaslight them, right? I'm not saying that what I'm saying right now is 100% true. I'm not saying that the chatter that was brought up about this is not true or true. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is I covered the chatter. We discussed it. I do trust this person that analyzed this photo with AI. They are also not a pro mannequin person, and they're saying false flag. They're saying shenanigans. I'm not saying that they're 100% right, but I trust their research, and that's what I'm updating everybody on. I'll drop this link as soon as it's done playing.
Burgum declined to say whether he condemned the Patriot Front or would recommend that Trump condemn it. Demonstrators on Washington's National Mall who criticize President Donald Trump enjoy the same rights. Yet they are allowed to go on because of free speech in our country, Burgum said. The Associated Press contributed to this report.
Insurance isn't.
Well, Ted's fan club. That's what I'm updating people on. Listen, I'm not perfect. I'll cover chatter. I'll cover gossip. But at the end of the day, we have to clear things up and be truthful, and that's important. You know, even my haters know I'm not on here lying. So we got to keep it. So okay, now I agreed. So Jamie Unfiltered is in here. It's good to see you. Jamie Unfiltered is the guest that I was awaiting to have, who was very, very, now for my people on X, super pro the other side, super pro. Now, Jamie, not to put pressure on you, but if you want to come on, just let me know in the comments. It's not like we're you know, we all have seen what you've seen for a long time over here. We appreciate, you know, we appreciate truth, and we know how those guys are. Of course, if once you wake up and see the light, of course they're going to attack and dox you. That's how it is. Crypto Kitty Monster, thank you so much for the super sticker. You can send me the link. All right, I will send you the link. I have a lot to talk about. Well, let's let the chat call it. I got all types of receipts and stuff to pull up on the screen share. Do you guys want to go to receipts first, or should we let Jamie tell her story first? So one for receipts first. It doesn't matter how we do this. Or two for her story
Let her
first.
get it over and done.
Yeah,
we'll
so you want a link or do you want to call in? What would you prefer, the link or to call in? Either way, it works. Okay, we're gonna go Jamie first. Okay, we're going Jamie first. Now I gotta say, Jamie, where's she at? Does she want the link or what? Or let me drop this link. Let's do it like this.
give her the link. She's been up a long time, so if you want to do it today, just let her come on.
I'm going to drop the link now, and you can grab it. So let's do this. Let's hear the story. And I'm going to say this, though. I'm just going to, the elephant in the room, and it's fair to say, I know your account on X to do a lot of shenanigans, right? But it's okay. You saw the light, and that's all that matters. And I'm only saying that because some people are going to be like, F that bitch. And those for my people who are active on X and whatnot. And that's a normal reaction, but we're going to hear her out. We're not going to be judgmental towards her. We're not going to be, nasty towards her. I think it's awesome that she saw the light. It's crazy, that, and maybe she can enlighten us a little bit on this, but we've been saying, when it comes to some of these women who are on the other side, it's very cult-like. It's very cult-like. And I would love to get a little bit of insight on that. I don't know how much she can give us or whatever, but did I drop the link? I dropped the link. So the link is dropped. Let's have a listen. Let's hear the story. And we'll go to the receipts and stuff afterwards. I'll show you all the stuff going on with Fat and Jobless. I'll show you Dad. I'm going to call him Dad's Gone Wild now because he gets freaky when the mannequins discuss. Okay, we have Jamie. Device is not connected, it says. So they will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them to the stream. So chat, can you help me out? It says they will need to connect their mic/cam before I can add them to the stream. So she did hit the link. Here's what I'm going to do, Jamie, if you can hear me. Actually, I'm not going to do that. That might make it more complicated. I was going to kick you out and then let you come back in. But if you can hear me now, you need to turn on, you need to give StreamYard's access to your microphone and camera. That way, because I can't even add you to the stream until you do that. What's up, Shay B? What's happening, Mamba? Shay B gives everybody all the daily updates on the absolute nutcase, pancakes herself, BHB. Hello, what's happening? I was going to talk about what's happening with you and Dolly a little bit. I was going to play this ridiculous voicemail that was left on Dolly. It's really not my story to tell. It's Dolly's, but we have been covering all this, and I would really highly recommend everybody go to Hella's channel and listen to the actual story unfold as it is. But there's a very important aspect of what's happening here, people. And I think, in my opinion, as we're waiting on Jamie to join, I think that Criminal Network is making shit up. And it's a very simple thing. What I think this downfall is happening, and we can have receipts on this, people. He's making up that people are attacking his daughter. If you guys recall, before I went to court on the mannequin and all that, so we lost Jamie for a second. I'm sure she'll pop back up. You could always call in. I could put it on Bluetooth. It's all good. But I believe Criminal Network is making up some drama. I believe he's making up people are attacking his daughter. Who's attacking the guy's daughter? Have we ever saw any proof of this? No, we've never done it. And he's done this. If you could remember, he tried to say, remember when I initially called him out for the boxing event? It was because he kept saying he's going to slap Nerdy Addict. If Nerdy goes to Arizona, he's going to slap him. When he sees me, it's on site. And he kept talking all rough and tough with his Afro puff and his rap songs. And then he came on my panel. He's talking all tough. So I was like, fuck this dude, man. He's been talking way too tough, way too long. I'm like, what's up, dude? You want to box or what? And then it was crickets. But if we can recall, if you guys can remember, he said, I'm going to slap white boy and doing this and that. And I actually had that in my court paperwork. How is someone putting a protection order on me when their best friend is, saying they want to do all these violent things to me? That's why I said, let's do a legal boxing event. And then here comes Ted, this moron, walked right into it. Right. We got Jamie again. But the point is, it's Jamie, if you could hear me, it's giving me the same thing. They will need to connect their mic/cam before you can add them to the stream. I think we might be better off if you do a call in. Unless, let me see how you can do this. So I don't know what you're looking at, but when you click the link, it should add. Now who's this? Who is this?
This is Kelly.
Who?
Kelly.
Oh, we're looking for. Wait, we got to get.
I know you're waiting. I know we're waiting for Jamie. Your wife just sent me this link as well, so I could be on here with her. So you could just put me. I'll just put myself on mute, and I will get in touch with Jamie right now. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, but can you do me a favor?
She's gonna call in because she does not know how.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing. So have her call in.
I said I'm giving you the phone right now, which hold on.
Well, hold on. Let me get it off Bluetooth so the people can hear. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me get the audio set up. Let me get the Bluetooth going on this phone. Connect to Boom.
Well, I gotta turn everything, all the volumes.
All right, we're getting it right. So for the people who don't know, Kelly is active on X. She's very friendly, guys. If you guys know her on X, y'all know Kelly. Kelly kind of put me into the situation here where Jamie can come on. But I don't know if Jamie has some cold feet or whatnot. But so, if she feels more comfortable, Kelly on here. Nikita, thank you very much for the Cash App. I appreciate all that you do. I really do, Nikita. Thank you so much. Hi, Criminal Network. What's happening here? Wrong, dude. Use picture. I email you instead. Okay. Let me see what you're talking about here. 1 second, Crypto. Let me see what you're talking about.
Alrighty. Hello.
All right. So now we have Jamie Unfiltered. Now, real fast, let me go to. Let me show you guys what is happening here. Hold on. Can I do this?
Are you there?
So I'm talking about this person. If you guys don't.
Jamie.
Hi.
Hey, girl. I think Matt is just trying to get set up, but I'm here. I just want to let you know.
Okay, I got it. The wife was hitting buttons.
I hit no button.
It is forbidden for her to touch any buttons over here. Okay. No more button touching. I'm just joking. All right, we got it. All right. So let's get. What are we doing now? She wants the link.
I sent it to her.
All right. She has to give her stuff access, babe.
I told her.
Okay.
I told her to do.
Can she hear me,
Yes.
Jamie? Can you hear me? When you click the link, you have to give permission to StreamYards to use your camera and your microphone. We're gonna try it again. If you can't do it this time, then just call it. Why? Oh, that's why.
Matt, can you?
Yeah. Just hold on. Yeah, here we go. All right. So we got Jamie is on. Okay, we got you. Say something.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. We got.
Let me shut off my laptop volume. Okay.
Do you have your YouTube playing in the background?
Nope, I just stopped it.
Yeah, because that'll make an echo. All right. So for the people who don't know, and don't take any offense by this.
You're fine.
But you have been a complete asshole on X
Yep.
with the other side.
Yep.
And that's understandable. I trying to stay in the middle here. But you had a what woke you up? And I don't mean, I'm not trying to it's not a personal dig. I'm just for there's gonna be people who recognize and know you from X. So
I get it.
Right. And is it fair to say you've been a little spiteful over there?
Yeah, I guess I came into this whole YouTube world in February with the Nancy Guthrie situation. Totally naive to this entire world. I had only been on YouTube watching like music videos in the past. And then I started looking for Nancy Guthrie coverage. And of course, JLR is like trending up high. So his videos pop up. Never heard of him before. Didn't even know that we live like 6 miles apart.
Florida girl.
Yeah. So I started watching him and I was like, okay, this guy's a little off, but whatever. Just ignored. I'm very good at ignoring some things. And then Alex came onto the scene there in the Nancy Guthrie thing. And I was like, oh, he just reminds me of one of the little wannabe gangsters, like when I grew up with back in Washington. So I was like, I just ignored his mouth. And then, Ted and all the other parts of the crew. So
you watched, you basically watched JLR the most though?
JLR and Alex, and I fell into their little, I guess, crew where I just took whatever they said as the gospel and didn't even think to question anything. When they said people on YouTube were harassing them for, ridiculous reasons, I was like, oh, okay, this must just be how YouTube works. And I feel like a total idiot because, I have a higher education. I should be able to see these things a mile away.
It's okay. I'm glad that you're speaking out about it. So you supported them, and then once I guess we'll get to that part later. Once you started speaking out against them, you started getting attacked in docks, correct?
Yes. So I want to say
I want to rewind real fast because there's a lot.
I know I was a total asshole to people on X, and for no freaking good reason, just because that's what they did. Followed the leader.
Were you in contact with any of them? Did you DM them or any of that stuff?
Yeah, I called into JLR and Alex's show a couple times. Once Alex and a couple times with JLR. So they have my number. And JLR called me a couple times.
Is it true that there's an email that goes around on what Twitter accounts to attack?
If there is, I never got it. I must not have been that level of cult.
All right. Well, I got to ask, this is going to be kind of probably the hard one to answer, but it's going to be, it's relevant.
Ask away.
There is a whole bunch of, we'll call them cult fangirls, that I just, for the life of me, I could not understand why the dismissal of Magnolia's domestic violence. Right. I guess I could understand because of the background with her undercover work, but at the very beginning, I could understand anybody questioning it. But when all these FOIA stuff starts rolling out, like pictures of broken, faces, and we see all this stuff, the guy calling the 911 and saying how this guy called 1 million times, and just all these police interactions. Why? I have to ask.
Why did I ignore it? Why did I stay on his side? Did I? Because, okay, so two things. I myself have been a victim of domestic violence. Second thing, I looked at this like tried to stay objective and looked at her past history and said, she's made up some horrendous stories in the past.
Hold on one second. Criminal Network is in the chat. I don't know if it's Jamie that got your panties in a bunch, or is it? We know that. Is it Jamie that got your panties in a bunch, or what is it? Because I haven't even got to the part where we have released the receipts yet. Criminal Network, you literally blocked me, and in the post that I made on Twitter, you're blocking me, but you are steadily coming into my chat. You want to be on panels sometimes. Sometimes you want to suck me. Sometimes you want to fight me. We don't. Which one is it? But do you see how silly and dumb? Yeah. Criminal Network. Do you see? You're the one. So listen, we're just gonna. He's fat and jobless, and until he gets a job, we're gonna. I mean, dude, you shit and piss in an old woman's yard.
Yeah, what he did was very nasty.
Get out of my chat. We're not going to block him. But get your bitch ass out of my chat. Okay, can you continue telling us about this fucking moron and his cult, please? Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. So, what was I saying? Oh, so I tried to look at it objectively and probably did a little bit of a mind melt on myself, thinking that it wasn't true. Because how could this person that's so charismatic on YouTube do this vicious thing to her? I didn't know Magnolia. I still don't know Magnolia or Jamie. So he talked to me about it. He said that she attacked him and that it was all going to come out in the courts and that she got hurt because he was defending himself and that he never hurt her. And, he had a good story. And I was like, okay. So I could see her or anyone twisting the story. And I believed it. I took him at his word. I had no reason not to.
That's understandable. And I appreciate your honesty. I really do. Thank you.
And then I started reading the documents. And as they started coming out, I got sick to my stomach because no, everything that she's been through, he has been allegedly, we'll say, hurting her mentally, physically for a long time, it looks like. So that opened my eyes to him. And I said, if he can do this to somebody that he supposedly loves, if he's capable of that, because I read some of his history too. I started doing my own little research in the background. He could do a lot of heinous things that people have said he did that I just ignored.
Right.
So then I think it was after CrimeCon when Alex was sitting out in front of what's her name's house. My brain just went dead. The elderly lady that he liked, Sue Ellen. So I hadn't been watching Alex very much. I was just sort of distancing myself. I had started talking to Kelly. I was pulling away, and I didn't agree with what JLR has been accused with Magnolia. I didn't like it, didn't want any part of it. Then Alex is sitting out there in front of Sue Ellen's house in the dark with a freaking machete. And I said, what in the hell am I watching? And I called him out on it, and I said, Alex, I think you got arrested the next day or something. I called him out on it on X, and I still have it pinned to my profile that your First Amendment rights, because that was his big thing, his First Amendment rights were being violated, blah, 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 because he couldn't report out there by Nancy's house. I said, nobody's saying you can't report. Nobody's telling you what to say. Nobody's threatening you. Just, you can't be in the neighborhood. Quit being a nuisance and a menace.
This is when you is this when you kind of broke away with him, or is this
that's like the official, yeah, and he
this was
me.
So this was the official divorce right here.
Basically, yeah, if you want to call it that. I had started distancing myself and wasn't watching them as much, was looking into other things, like sort of doing my research. And then he's sitting out there with a machete, and that was it. And then all he wanted to talk about was how his First Amendment rights were being violated.
So,
and
go ahead.
So, like, I'm thinking your rights to report on a case and grift and make money versus her rights to feel safe in her home. You know, whose rights outweigh each other? And that was it, literally. And he blocked me. And I think even if he hadn't blocked me, that would have been it. You can only, like, let yourself be drawn in so far before, like, you get smacked upside the head. Like, what the hell are you doing? And that was it. And from then on out, it's just been, you know, I'm a traitor. I'm now a nerdy bitch. Even before I even went on Nerdy's channel and watched a video, I was being called that. And then I'm in Hella's chat one night, and JLR texts me and says he's so disappointed in me for associating with the people that want to put him in jail.
So that's very interesting because Alex he's all his panties are big time in a bunch that you're on panel right now. He's all in the chat saying a bunch of nonsense things like this fat. Can I ask you, have you ever listened to his worthless and failed rap songs where he wants to kill, murder, the kinds
yeah, they're all pretty. Yeah,
they are atrocious. But this guy actually thinks that he's doing something, and it's literally comical. And but my point is, I know that they watch everything. Alex is like a frequent flyer over here, so kind of expect him if you're going to subscribe.
Yeah, I had no idea that they were like that, like stalking people, telling you who you can and can't watch.
Did you support them? Like, it's fine for anybody to support a YouTuber, to give them a tip or something like that, or
right.
Remember that's all fine, right? But was there like any other like any type of other support financially that you did to them?
I mean, I was a member of their channels, and I would send them like random super chats, but nothing crazy.
You weren't like on the Misty level, right?
No. Oh hell no.
All right. So when you start calling him out about this for him being fat and jobless, what did they do? Like what tell that part. This is very interesting.
Well, like I said, I got the text from JLR and telling me how disappointed he was, and I was just like, whatever. I did not even reply because at that point I was done with them. And then it's just a few of the people that I haven't managed to block yet. They say rude things. But I don't think I was at the level of cult member where they're really like, oh, we lost her or whatever, you know, because I wasn't buying them meals and sending them $100 super chats. And I don't know if anybody's tried to call me, honestly, because all my phone, it goes straight to voicemail if it's not in my phone. So all I know is I get the random text messages, or not text messages, on X saying that I'm a nerdy bitch now.
So who posted that? Which one?
I don't know. I just try to ignore them. One of the fan.
Oh, another cult member. I was told that there's an email that goes out. I don't know what class of cult that you have to be, but there's like an email that goes out of like, because I watch it from afar, and like you can see like there's certain fangirls who can you unmute Kelly on panel? She's asking in chat. Yes,
there's some muted. Hardcore cult members that will
you're not muted.
Anything for these guys.
Kelly, you're not muted. You have to maybe unmute yourself. I can't show you this, but yeah, I could mute. There's a mute button, but you're not muted. Try dropping down and coming back up. That might do it, but you're definitely not muted. I'm muted. You're muted now, so try to say something now. Unmute mic. Unmuted. Yeah, you're definitely not muted. I'm gonna drop you down and then try rejoining. Or
tell her,
yeah.
She's probably muted on her.
Because I don't know how else to fix it. So just come back up. All right. So when you outed them, other cult members started outing you.
I mean, just calling me names and that kind of like high school stuff. But nobody ever really doxed me because my information's all over the freaking internet. If somebody wanted it, my X handle used to be my first name and then APRN. I'm a nurse practitioner.
Kelly, you're on panel. Actually, now you are muted. You're unmuted now. You can't unmute your guest because they choose to unmute. Yeah, there's an issue on your end, Kelly. It's not me. I'm trying. I can see the mic with a dash across it. Your end is on. You have the microphone issue, so you can just call in if you want. If it's
can you hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you now. It's good. Yeah. All right. So you have screenshots of them, literally, of them telling you like, why are you in this person's chat and why are you? You're a grown adult. Like you can go wherever you want. Can hear you. Yes. So you have screenshots of them telling you where what chats you go to and what you can't.
No, we can hear you, Kelly.
Kelly, we can hear you.
I have a text message from JLR that I saved.
Okay. No problem. Sorry, guys.
You're good. You have a text message. You have a text that he sent you from being in what, Hellas chat?
Yes.
Interesting. And what is it? What is it saying?
Well, I can pull it up and read it to you.
Text it to the phone and I'll get it to him.
Oh, okay.
You want to do it that way.
Yeah, let me grab it.
Kelly, are you good? Can you hear me? Say something, Kelly. Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
You good? Hello?
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you guys.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, guys. Sorry on the comments. I kept seeing the unmuting, but I was like, she's not mute. What's up, Eva? I will admit I was sus on Jamie because the control. Yeah, we kind of covered that. I will admit I was sus on Jamie because she continued to interact with the mannequin and Toothless.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Gotcha, Hella. Gotcha. Yeah. So what's going on? Can we address this real fast, Jamie?
I'm looking for that message, but yeah, we can because I can talk and search in my pictures. So that's somebody else told me that today. They're like, you keep interacting with people. I'm like, but I don't know who's, I guess, on the naughty list and who's on the nice list. And I've been blocking people left and right. Like if I see somebody on X, I interact. So, I mean, I've got to clean up my list, obviously, but I've blocked most of the people that are like psychopaths, including that Amanda girl and I think one of her alters.
You can't really tell every account who supports who. I think basically what she was speculating is, she says she thinks you're in the light now, but
yes.
I guess it seems as though if I'm trying to wing this on what Hell is saying, it seems as though like you kind of saw the light, but in the beginning maybe you were still interacting with Fat and Jobless and the mannequin, but maybe you pulled away all the way from them.
I couldn't interact with Alex on X because he blocked me. I was trying to give him like, I don't know. I don't want to cuss on your stream, but
go for it.
I was trying to like give him shit via like, I guess it would be.
Yeah, she hasn't been able
other
to.
people's
chats a while ago.
But it was hard for me to communicate directly with him. I did. Is this it?
Why is Alex so butthurt right now though? He's like, what have there's got to be communication between you and Alex, because he's got his, I think that he went to the beach over there in Arizona, and I don't know if it was low tide or high tide, but he's got a lot of sand in his pussy because
I have no idea.
While you were on panel.
I literally talked to him one time for less than like 2 minutes. And other than that, it was just in his chat on his live streams. Now there is another Jamie that hangs out over there.
I gotta admit,
there's sand in his pussy.
So what's weird is like he blocked me today, and or I just noticed that he blocked me today on Twitter, and I made a post, right? And as I was looking, it says, criminal network blocked you. As I'm looking at his profile, at the very bottom,
that's hilarious.
It says #unfiltered. So I don't know if that's just what he's
interesting.
Like. So I'm like, wait a minute, is that like, is he trying to like, is that like a sideways dig or to throw shade towards you because your name is unfiltered? Or is he could also be saying he's unfiltered or whatever, but I just thought that was a little bit weird.
I think he's trying to say he's unfiltered. I don't think he even knows or is aware enough of even what my name is. He's too high all the time.
Hold on, let's see.
So you only contacted Alex one time. What was that about? Definitely not a job application.
One of his shows, he was, taking conspiracy theories. That was it. It wasn't like a personal contact.
Okay, so it was a call-in like this.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you have the communication with.
I'm getting that message. I'm just gonna grab it from this other text because I can't freaking find it in my. Of course, because when I need it, I can't find it. But I know it's in this message with hydrangea nerd.
Yeah, I hope that's not true on the screen, guys. Right there, Holla, known him for a long time, and they're good supporter. And I really hope that's not true. Let's get the likes up, please, guys. Jamie has me blocked. Simply investigating is saying this is a good. I would might have to rewind the show, whatever. But there's
and see who I'm sure I've blocked a lot of people. Like I've been on a blocking frenzy.
Alex, is this moron still in the chat, guys? I know I'm behind. Do you want to link Fat and Jobless or what? Do you want to talk about job references, how to do job application, how to conduct interviews? Can I maybe school you on maybe a 401k and ESOP program? Or, the grift is up, Alex. Remember last time you came in chat, you were bragging about the 13K that you made. How ironic that after your very homophobic rant about Brian Etten, it's ironic that now you're demonetized. So, I mean, the grift is up. You can't go out there and shit and piss in the yard anymore. It's just over with, Alex. I mean, let's keep it real. It's over with. You're the one who's trying to drag this thing out. Now, you're welcome to take a link, because last time you took a link, you ran away like a fat coward that you are, but you're more than welcome to, and stop lying about people threatening your daughter. That's all lies. Let's just clear the air why he's fat and freckly and around us right now. Stop with the lies about people threatening your daughter. You tried to use that one a long time ago with me and Nerdy. It didn't even make any sense. No one's even posted anything about your daughter, and you're trying to say, "Oh, we're going after my daughter." That's the old one that people use, like, "Oh, I'm getting doxxed, my family, and this and that." You're using like the oldest one in the book, but you're doubling down on it, and it's just comical. But you could take the link and explain yourself if you'd like. I mean, you're in there. You're already in the chat.
All right, I sent it.
Link, guys. I'll give you a link.
I got it.
Imagine blocking me, and then this is like, I mean, how backwards is your life? Right? It's almost like your rap career. I mean, those songs were so atrocious. You have a song called Kill, 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 Murder, 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 talking about the hose and the crack spot, and you wonder why people don't think that you're an advocate for a missing old woman. I mean, come on, dude. It's absolutely comical. Does he want to come up? I'm sorry. Kelly dropped down. Sorry.
No, she's coming back.
I have to take advantage of roasting him while he's here. So I do
All right,
apologize.
I'm gonna put my phone down and go get a drink while you're talking to Alex. Be right back.
Okay. All right. We're gonna get back to the interview, guys. Does this weirdo want a link? I mean,
I dropped it.
what do you want to do here? There he goes. He's running away. Running away. What you need to do is go to Larry's Bible study, I think, Alex. You need to go to Larry's Bible study or really just get a job, I think, in my opinion. He does not want to take the link. So what are we doing here?
Okay, I'm back.
We're just going to everybody completely ignore Fat and Java. Just completely ignore him. Pretend he's not even here. If he doesn't want the link, pretend he's blocked.
I think this is a game he likes to play. Is just go and try to stir the pot.
He's just a weirdo. So we're gonna pretend he's not even here. Kelly hit the link, so Kelly's back. So pretend Alex is not here, right? We're gonna. Right. He can either come on panel and talk. Look at him, lol. No. Hit the link, or get out of here. Oh my God! Someone's attacking my daughter right now. Did it just happen? I think it was Alex. Someone's attacking my daughter right now, guys. 911. Hello. No, they're going after my daughter right now. No, they're going after her. No, there's threats and stuff. They've doxed her whole family. They're doing threats right now. My daughter, yes. Please. I think it's Alex. I think. That's what you sound like, dude. Get your ass out of here. All right, so picking up where you were at, you're talking to this fat jobless loser named Alex and the mannequin, and they're mad.
This is funny.
When you start seeing the light, this guy's got your number. He sees you in Hella's chat. He's big mad about that.
Yeah, he texted me, and I sent you the message.
You sent me the message? What was the cult member that put you out there?
I have no idea. Somebody, unless it was him lingering in her chat, I have no idea.
You had to be friends with Transit Lady, huh?
Probably at one point, but I know she's blocked now.
Transit
along
Lady
with Amanda and her alters.
So
and Santa.
Those are heavy.
Oh God, Transit Lady, dumbass
members, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, no, they're all gone, and I guess I just didn't pay attention to the crap they were doing. I don't know. They were never mean to me, but I know why, because I was on, that side of the fence, however you want to call it.
Hey, look, I think it's cool that you saw the light. I think it's cool that you seeing it for what it is.
What I was telling Jamie is,
where'd she go?
We heard you, but you stopped.
Jamie,
yeah,
that if people have an issue with who she's talking to,
yeah. If people have an issue with who she's talking to, is what we heard, Kelly.
Are you okay, Kelly?
give names.
Oh, yeah. Names.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm on a huge delay, and I don't know why.
It's okay. It's something with your audio, I think. Kelly, are you on an iPhone? Actually, don't even answer that. Don't answer that. Because you're on. Don't answer that. What's up, Blocker? Yeah, I don't know what Kelly's trying to say. Kelly, you could always call in if you want. It might be easier.
She's trying to say that if I'm talking to somebody that has bad history, I have no idea. Like I said, I'm a newbie to this world, and if somebody is a troublemaker, I would appreciate it if somebody could just say, hey, maybe not the best person to chat with.
So here's what I can tell you on that. You're over here. I'm sure there's a lot of people on X that are in this chat that you probably have blocked. Guys, if you guys are blocked or whatever, put it in the chat so I can put it on the screen. But people will DM you and let you know what the deal is. Everybody on our side is very helpful. They are cool. They are friendly. Look, you're a grown woman. You can speak to whoever the hell you want to. You can go to any chat that you want. No creator should be like, "Hey, Amy, I better not see you in this chat again." That's when your red flag should go up, and you should be like, "Wait a minute, I'm a grown adult. I'm allowed to do whatever I want, say whatever I want, go wherever I want." But the very fact that they're literally watching a live and they see you, partaking in it, and they contact you, that's weird, right?
It was very weird.
Very, so there's a lot of good people here. I'm gonna put some names that I know on X that could help you. Okay, so if you could look at the screen real fast, right? I'm gonna go through my stuff, right? If you see these people, the names that I'm putting on the screen right now, they're on X. If you have them blocked by any reason, by any way, they will help you. Okay. I'm just gonna scroll up. If I forget you, or if I miss you, don't.
Yeah, he said he wanted me to call in.
Yeah, call in. But look,
my X account is I just switched it. It's now rodeo cowgirl _.
Okay, I've been putting these names on the screen. I hope you go back and kind of look.
Yep, I will. I will go through the chat and catch them all.
Yeah, so I'll end.
And I appreciate it. I know we're all adults. It's a freaking whole other world, YouTube and X, when you're actually watching content creators on YouTube versus just watching music. I had no idea. And my X account used to be medical.
So
I did.
Go ahead.
I didn't do like this kind of stuff. So it's all it's a new world.
Is there do they have some type of a Discord?
Not that I was in.
Not that you're in.
No.
Did you ever get in there with Larry?
Larry, no.
No. Do you know?
No, Larry wanted to sleep with Misty and her sister. I know that much.
Does his mom's vagina actually pop out from kids?
If she did, then there's an issue.
All right, so I put a bunch of stuff in the chat. A lot of names on the screen. We got Kelly calling in. I know this is a little bit weird. It's getting a little bit difficult, but we're gonna try to see what she has to say.
Too much shit's going on. Just give me a sec.
All right.
That's all right.
Just like another person added to the mix.
All right, there you go.
All right, Kelly, your audio was chopped up.
Go ahead.
Your audio was jacked up. I don't know what the delay was, but we could hear you now. I got you right by the microphone.
Yeah, so sorry, you guys. This is so much better. I just wanted to make sure that you guys could hear me okay and that I was not on a delay because there was just too much of a delay with my phone.
You're good.
Okay, Jamie, you know what we should do? We should tell the chat about how we met and how when we first connected, we hated each other's guts.
Yeah, we sure did. So like Kelly was I don't even remember exactly what I said, but it was over the whole Magnolia thing. And
Badass and JLR doxed me.
Okay. See, you tell the story because all I remember is we fought for a bit and then we started talking.
Yeah. Okay, so what happened is that to Pat is you guys remember
the thing where I had it so they could hear it.
Some you may not, but Badass
never mind.
and I got doxed the same day at the same time with my JLR and Ted, aka Larry. And then JLR had done a post saying that, and JLR had done a post on his ex with my stuff, my information, and then JLR had blocked me. So I was only able to, so although you block people on X, you can still see people's comments and tweets and stuff like that. Well, JLR had docked my information and put it up on his ex. Well, Jamie, at that time, this was months ago, I would say Jamie was
good,
outspoken and supporters with clowns like Shanna, how we see Shanna is now.
All very true. What she's saying. Yep.
That's how Jamie reminded me of back when her and I first connected and we got doxxed. Well, anyways, everybody that commented underneath JLR's tweet about me, although I was blocked, I was still able to retweet, unless I was blocked. So I came to Jamie's comment, I retweeted it. Jamie and I had some words, and then Jamie actually reached out to me privately. She asked me, and Jamie and I talked, and she deleted what she said about me. I didn't say about her, and from there, I always knew at that time where Jamie stood, and Jamie knew where I stood, and she told me from the very beginning was that if I start seeing the light, then I am not going to be no longer supporting them. And I just respected that. And then Jamie and I became friends behind the scenes, and we've heard them talk. This is why I say if anybody has any problems with Jamie or has any concern with her, please reach out to me, because I know Jamie better than most anybody on here on episode, because Jamie and I like how you literally talk every day.
That's where it gets difficult, and that's what I was trying to put names on the screen and stuff, because Jamie, and please, no offense,
you're fine.
You have been like an ultimate bitch over there.
I understand.
Yeah, no offense.
I apologize to everybody that I was.
What?
I said I apologize sincerely.
You owe me no apology, and I'm just trying to explain the situation in a broader thing for people who may not know or not active on X. So for me to have you on here and say that, there's going to be some people who watch and like, no way, I've seen this lady's post, way nasty. So, and then there's the whole thing where people are getting blocked and this and that, and that's a whole different subject. So what Kelly's saying is important, because people can hit up Kelly and maybe her get to you, whatever. But more importantly, it is good that you've seen the light, because it's good, because over there, man, that's all it's going to be. And I got to be honest with you, I think that the worst may yet to come, especially with this episode coming over my chat.
I'm sure.
So expect and embrace yourself for some type of a full docs and this and that. But at the same time, if that comes, don't let them have the. Talk to Kelly about that. Kelly,
I've already told people, go ahead, dox away. My information is all over the internet. There's like literally nothing you can put out there that the state of Florida, doesn't issue.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah. All right. I think it's cool though. We appreciate you coming on, and
thank you.
You guys, if you want to get a hold of her on X, shoot her, I guess, a message request.
She did not dox people.
Has she not?
She did not. Jamie did not dox anyone.
I have to admit that on Hydrangea's doxing, I posted on there. I did not initiate it, but I commented on it, and I should have never done that.
Right.
It is what it is.
You did on mine with JLR.
It's good that you've seen the light. That's important. Yeah. That's the main thing that we've been trying to get. We've been trying to wake up the fangirls over here for months, so it's important. And with that receipt that you sent me with when you were on Hella's chat, and then the mannequin is reaching out to you, I would suggest giving that to Hella and letting Hella out that, because Hella and Dolly have a whole thing going on right now where he's getting threats and stuff. So I'm gonna actually, I think Hella was in the chat, don't know if she still is. I would suggest letting her out that.
Okay.
It goes to show that they're hawking her channel, that they're hawking her chat, and
and it was the first night I was there. I literally had never been in her chat before.
Yeah.
So it was very weird.
I appreciate you coming up, though. All right, that's
good. No, thank you,
both you ladies. I appreciate you guys contacting.
Yeah,
thank you, Kelly.
All right, bye. I gotta hang up now. I don't know how.
I got you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
Welcome to the good side. All right, so that was very interesting. It took balls for her to do that. I'm not trying to call Lydia a bitch to her face or nothing, but if you've been on X, she's been, shenanigans. She's done shenanigans. We got to keep it real, but hey, it is what it is. I appreciate the honesty, man. And as soon as she comes up, it's weird. She comes on panel. This guy comes running over here, Criminal Network. I'm just gonna roast them guys or offer him a link. But what was very interesting is Nerdy's in the chat. Hello, Nerdy. And I would love to see the exchange there because he's been saying crazy stuff about Nerdy. I got to get to all this color over here real fast. Alex for I Like Turtles funds. I like turtles. Simply investigating. This is old. She sent me for Kelly to get unmuted. Look at this fangirl. Somebody donated $2. Hi, Alex. Love you big. You can absolutely fan out to Alex and the mannequin all you want by paying me. I am 100% totally cool with that. So, yeah, I'll even put it on the screen for you. There's that. Crypto, I'm really trying to understand what you're saying. Okay, I'm going to look at my email, but I didn't get anything, though, is what I'm trying to explain to you. And I know you're trying to tell me something. 68 strong months, wifey. I love you, husband, baby. Day one. Wifey, got frustrated earlier in the chat and said she was pushing buttons.
I had to push a fucking button.
This is my wife, and we like to, this is what married couples do. We nag. I guess we nag. So it's all good. Oh, I got a text here. I got to see what this says. Hold on. Trolls. Damn. Fuck. I damn it. So I know Alex was here, but it looks like Nerdy's website has been seized. Okay, I got a billion texts here. All right, so let's carry on with these receipts here, y'all. Let me see the and wifey didn't touch shit. 857 gets nervous when the refund subject comes up in the chat. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell Unfiltered. So Unfiltered. Oh, here goes Hella too. There's lots to talk about here. Hella, look. Hella. But she has receipts on the mannequin texting her crying about being in your chat. Okay, I don't know when this was. She actually sent them to me. I'm not even going to put them on the screen. I think that's more so a better opportunity for you to expose, put up, especially what's going on with Dolly and all that. So, you can just contact her. I can send you the receipt, I guess, whatever. It's better for you to do it, I think. But I was just reading the text I got. So what the hell was I going to say? Yes, Jamie Unfiltered. Oh, Jamie Unfiltered. You said that you bought a membership and stuff, sending some donations. All that's normal stuff, supporting creators who you like. I know that you've seen the light now, but people don't realize there's a massive refund thing on YouTube. What the hell's going on? You could if you send in a super chat or whatever, you can refund the super chat. It's a process that it goes, and you have an X amount of days to do it. But that option's up there for you. I don't know how many. You didn't sound like you were Misty type of a donator, but there's that, and you can do that. It'll go right back to your debit card. So there's an option there. All right, guys. Now I appreciate massive shout out to Kelly. Massive shout out to Kelly for making that happen. Unfiltered actually sent me a DM. And I was a little bit unsure about it. I was like, wait a minute, this is like queen bitch over here. I know this lady. She's talked mad shit about me, I believe. And I was like, wait a minute, what is this? Is this an alt account? Is this a troll? What's happening here? And then she mentioned somebody, and then that's where Kelly came into play. And I'm like, Kelly, is this real? And yeah, they had Kelly was trying to explain, and she did, but massive shout out to both of them. I want to show you guys these receipts real fast, okay? and I'm sure you guys have seen this stuff, but just for the digs and the lols real fast, we have to get into it. Now, this guy, Dad's Gone, I'm going to call him Dad's Gone, not Dad's Gone Live. We're going to call him Dad's Gone Wild. That's going to be his new nickname. He's been like on the outer crevice of the mannequin's asshole for many months now, like on the outer crevice, trying to like make his way towards the inner anus. And, you know, it's obviously been like the Juice, Larry, Alex, you know, anus status. But you know, then you have like 857 and Dad's Gone Live that are on the outer crevice, right? I mean, he's trying to get into to anus status. He's trying to get there so hard, right? But he talked about domestic violence the other night. I wanted to share this with you because I thought it was. Here we go with this is called the backpedal, right? This is what they all say. It's almost like this was like friggin' written down and passed around or whatnot. But you know, what do you think he's going to say right here, right? Well, we're going to listen to it. But here is Dad's Gone Wild, and I'll explain why we're going to call him Dad's Gone Wild here momentarily. But and then we're going to go through all of this guy's crash outs, Alex. So this is actually a post from Jamie. This is actually a post from Jamie that we're going to be sharing. And this will give you guys a little bit insight of who we were just talking to. The picture here on the left or the right. Let me just actually, I can let me see if you guys can see it right now. Okay. Okay, so what we have here now is here's Dad's Gone Live. And this is going to be his chat, his own chat, bringing up to his attention the mannequin. Remember, he's always on the outer crevice, trying to make his way to anus status. He wants to, you know, and this is his chat being like, hey, dude, what about this and that? And that, let's listen to this backpedal. Absolutely. Yep. I mean, how can he really say this with a straight face? And this is what this is my first question to Jamie. Like, why do you guys dismiss the whole Magnolia thing? I understand at the very beginning with her background, I can honestly say anybody who questions it, right there with you. That's it. It starts and ends there. But as these FOIAs are rolling out, and we get like we're getting like the Airbnb guy who's not even a YouTuber. He's calling 911 saying, hey man, this guy is calling like 900 times today. This is an Airbnb guy, right? Then you start getting, as the receipts start flowing in, it's like, wait a minute, you know. So, but this guy, he's too much of a puss to tell his audience the truth. So this is the weak way. But again, he's trying to desperately befriend. He wants to be Alex 2.0. Everybody knows when it comes to all the fruitcakes and all the weirdos that Alex probably benefited the best. Now, Alex, you could have hit the link and debated this with me if you disagree, actually. But when it comes to that fat and jobless Alex with the tits, he probably benefited the most because he I don't know. I guess he had more personality than the Juice and, you know, Larry or whatever, who knows. And his subs went up. And this guy has been driving around in his car, cyber-sucking the mannequin and just praising him. But when his chat's like, wait a minute, I heard about this. Here goes this desperate backpedal. Let's listen to it again. So my judgment right now is we're going to call Dad's Gone Live, Dad's Gone Wild. Because as he's at that outer crust of the anus. And as he's desperately trying to move his way in, hey, pick me. I'm going to be your friend. I'm going to grift off your subscribers. Please, we're going to call him. He's now Dad's Gone Wild because he gets a little bit of freaky when the mannequin's involved. Whenever the mannequin is involved, he gets freaky, defensive. He starts lying because he's Dad's Gone Wild. He's like Dad's Did Dallas whenever the mannequin's brought into the picture. He's like Dad's Done Texas and Dad's Gone Wild. He gets freaky. He just wants to be a part of. He's pick me. Hey, pick me. Totally way different. No sound on the audio. Are you kidding me? Okay, not a problem. Let's redo it. No sound on the audio? Okay, no problem. Let's re-listen to him. Well, we're going to listen to him again, backpedal about everything I just said. Listen, give me a 1 if it's working right now.
You guys keep on hearing bad things about. Look, guys, we don't know the whole
Good,
situation.
super no good.
Okay, I'm just going to say it. I've heard a lot of stuff about JLR. You weren't there that night that this supposedly happened. I wasn't there that night that this supposedly happened. Okay? There's a reason why there's courts. We don't really know what happened. We don't know if it's true or not. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. All I'm going to say is, if you want to make your judgment off the judgment from the judge. They're going to provide all the evidence. They're going to go through the whole thing. And it's going to go to court, and they're going to deal with it. Just like the Johnny Depp stuff. You know, Johnny Depp got accused of all kinds of stuff. And it really turned out the Amber Heard was pooping on his bed. Like, come on, dude. So, some people go through things, some people don't. And, I mean, I'm not saying bad things are okay. But they're like, I snap on people, and sometimes I'll cuss at people and cuss them out and say bad things. You guys saw that earlier tonight, right? Well, sometimes other people go through other things. I'm not justifying anything or not justifying it. All I'm going to say is let the courts do their thing. Let that person go through their thing.
So, people, this is brought to us by Wayne in the chat. Thank you. And this is like not like an old clip where like this thing first happened and before the Times wrote about it and all. This is like, you know, this month. This is one of his recent grifts where he's just driving around. Some of the lamest content in the world, but hey, whatever. It doesn't float my boat. Doesn't mean it's not for somebody though. However, it's just the backpedal. This is his response to his chat saying, hey, dude, fanboy gone wild. You know, you keep trying, you know, you keep sucking this guy's asshole. But what about these allegations? And here's what he's saying. It's just absolutely atrocious and pathetic as a man to just why not just stand on like, actually, man, I don't support this shit, this and that. I don't want my name around it. It's all the grift.
And move on. If you don't want to watch that person anymore because the allegations, go for it. But here's the way I look at it. A lot of things, I used to work in the oil fields. There's a lot of people I worked around. A lot. The allegations against JLR, I hate to say this, is very small compared to the allegation, the crimes these other people were convicted for. Guys that did 30 years in prison for murder, killers, crazy things. As far as I'm concerned, like, that's bad. But man, let JLR go through his thing. I don't know what the situation is. I'm gonna let the court do its thing, and I still look at JLR as a friend. Like,
there it is, people. There it is. There it is. You know who's almost as desperate as Dad's Gone Wild? Bullhorn Betty. The lady, literally the lady who admitted to sucking off the mannequin behind the Chili's restaurant. This is, if you don't know about this, you got to go back. Go to Shay was in the chat earlier. It's on her Twitter. Literally in an epic rant that BHB did on one of her YouTube lives, she admitted she was mad. This was when BHB got dumped for Magnolia. She got so mad, she said in one of her on live stream that she knows about going behind the Chili's establishment and giving fellatio. But that's BHB, right? BHB will do a desperate cover up like this, right? That's how much of a pussy that Dad's Gone Wild is. We have to compare him to the bitter ex-girlfriend.
Actions, I get it. Some people do some things they might regret. I don't know if he actually did that or not. But Jailer was nice to me, man. He seemed like a really good person.
Oh, he's terrific.
So I still consider JLR a friend. I like him as a person.
That's all you need to know about Dad's Gone Wild. And this is the guy who will be riding around talking about, it's just so fake. In any other instance, he's going to be all for domestic violence, this and that. It's so fake to watch these people. And I have to say this. I really appreciate the guest earlier that came on. But I have to say this. I have to say this because one thing that punched me right in the face when she was talking was in the beginning when she came on. And I appreciate all her honesty and I support her just so everybody's clear. But one thing that struck me, she said, I am a victim of domestic violence. We have uncovered through all of these people, right? Beautiful Sunflower a couple lives ago, Alex, right? All of these people have some connection with DV, whether they've been abused or in most cases they're the abuser, and this is why because we're always asking why do they just keep ignoring this? Like we're all not crazy, but then we learn what's really happening. And you can't make this shit up. Every example, it's there, and it's just very interesting. It's very, very interesting. But that did strike me. Not to put down or dismiss anything she said. I'm trying to tell you, this is a good comment right here. Psychos have the ability to convince some. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, Sherry, I gotta agree with that. Cowboy, totally on board with that. She did, Shay. And Shay B says BHB claimed JLR was a big abuser. She absolutely did. And Shay has the receipts to back that up. Okay, let's get rid of this weirdo here, this fake badass account. How desperate are these people? These people are they're literally, I don't know if it's the cult members or what, but they're making fake profiles up of us. There's one of me and I'm loving it, right? Like so many people have brought it to my attention. It's an AI channel. It's a channel making AI videos of me. And I'm like, I keep telling people, thanks for bringing it to my attention, but I want them to get to at least 2,500 subscribers before I karate chop it down. Like YouTube just made and enforced massive restrictions on if you have AI content or not. So you'd have to be a moron to I say no more. So I know it's out there, y'all, and I'm actually rooting for it. I want to get to I want whoever it is to be like, oh, I'm almost monetized, and then karate chop, pa-ya, gone. Big time. Anyway, let's get back to these receipts. So I'm aware of it, but I just saw some weird badass account in here. Somebody get rid of that. So that was Jamie who posted that. So here goes Hella. And again, this is not my story to tell. It is hers. There's Dolly's posting some of these receipts that some of these weird threats that are coming their way from Criminal Network, who is just in the chat. Now, before I show you, where is it at? Where's this voicemail at? Oh, there's the receipt. There's the receipt that we had. Here's the receipt from earlier. Hey, I just want to say that it's very disappointing seeing you associating and hanging out with people who are actively trying to destroy my life. They are encouraging people to contact prosecutors to put me in jail. They are harassing me daily. They are harassing others affiliated with me. Unbelievable. Shut your bitch ass up. If you guys didn't see this, Criminal Network, that you can't make this shit up. Before I go, he blocks me. He blocks me as he's desperately trying to get into the chat. Thank you. Dude is a menace to society until the handcuffs click. Then suddenly he's auditioning for a soap opera. Absolutely. And dropping the soap. I'm looking for this damn voicemail. And okay, I did want to show you this. So if you look at this, the guy's out of control. So now Criminal Network, the failure and the scared creator to join the chat, he's going after, guess what? Sheriff Nanos. Sheriff Nanos, time to start peeling another layer off this debacle, including the Nanos family. Nanos, you're a fraud and a failure, and you were yourself, and even though you haven't suffered any consequences yet for all the illegal stuff you have gotten away with for decades, your time is coming, Sheriff Nanos. Mark my words, you are a disgrace and an embarrassment to Pima County and law enforcement from Criminal Network. Now, that's probably going to go over real well for him residing in the same county. So he's actually taking shots at the sheriff's family himself, as he's claiming people are crying or this fake stuff about his daughter. Right? And to be clear, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I wanted to play you guys one last thing. And this is what's going on with Dolly and Hella over there. There's this voicemail that was sent. I'm sure you guys have heard this. But this is an actual voicemail from Criminal Network who is scared to join the chat. I was just trying to give him, an opportunity to speak. I mean, obviously he wanted to so bad. I mean, we do know last time he joined the chat, he ran away like the coward that he is. But here's the voicemail that he sent to Dolly. Now I thought I had it. Let me go to someone sent it to me real fast. Actually, I know I'll find it. I got it. It's going to be right. All right. Someone sent me the voicemail. I thought that I had it. If you would be so kind. Anybody in chat. Alex posted the voicemail his daughter received. Okay, if someone's messing with his daughter, I don't think that's cool. I don't know, but at the same time, that's probably made up. Because he tried to say me and Nerdy. Look, man, I was trying to find these receipts and they're hard to find. If someone can send them to me too, that'd be awesome. But he posted like some weird lie about like me, Nerdy, and his daughters. I never said anything about his daughters. I've always been like, don't post anything about his daughters. And I've even heard like his daughters are doing a lot of shenanigans. Some daughters doing a lot of shenanigans. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's just weird. It's like a made up thing. It's so weird. Criminal network. Let me see if I can do it like this. Voicemail. Give me a second. It'll probably pop up right here. So here we go. Here, nerdy scam right up. Here we go.
One more time, bro. You'll see what happens, bro. I got family in Scottsdale too. Already looking into you, bro. You're doing your shit, bro. Call me back, huh? You're on my list, bro.
What a loser.
Check it how you want. Okay? You know who I am. It's Alex. Say my name one more time. One more time, bro. You'll see what happens, bro. I got family in Scottsdale too. Already looking into you, bro. You're doing your shit, bro. Call me back, huh? You're on my list, bro. Check it how you want. Okay? You know who I am. It's Alex. Say my name one more time. One more time, bro.
So this is the guy. Say my name one more time. You're on a list. This is the same guy crying about somebody doxing and attacking his daughter. Can we make it make sense some sort of a way? Can someone calculate this so it makes some sort of sense? So is your daughter getting attacked or is somebody on a list? It's kind of like Larry crying that people are attacking him and doxing him. And then like in the same fucking sentence,
said, hey, these people are stalkers and we have a big following, saying, yeah, this guy's no good. He escaped a mental institute. He's trying to harm us. So I spent the last hour just
have to play the whole clip. You get it by now. This is just absolute. These people. And then how are we to believe, Alex, that you're going to find a missing person? Let's have another listen.
You'll see what happens, bro. I got family in Scottsdale too. Already looking into you, bro. You're doing your shit, bro. Call me back, huh? You're on my list, bro. Check it how you want.
He should have.
Okay?
Sherry. On the list. You're on the list.
Say my name one more time. One more time, bro. You'll see what happens, bro.
This guy.
I got family in Scottsdale too. Already looking into you, bro. You're doing your shit, bro. Call me back, huh? You're on my list, bro. Check it how you want. Okay?
It's just out of control, people, but this is really happening. And this epic meltdown is the downfall. I'm all here for. We've been covering this for so many months, trying to advocate for Magnolia, trying to advocate for domestic violence. Then I went on. We went on for Sue Ellen. I didn't like how Sue Ellen was getting treated. Don't care how people may not like Sue Ellen. She's an old lady, man, in her own house. But we've been following this shit for months, and now it's came down. The contradictions from all these grifters, it's out of control. But this is what's happening. And they watch everything. They watch it. They come to the chats. They watch it all. But everybody's stalking. Everybody's, isolating. And it's like, stop. Just stop it. You know what's going to happen, Alex? Because you're still watching. There's going to be 1 million more unfiltereds that are going to see that you're fat and jobless, right? And they're just they've had enough. He should absolutely do a police report. Where does Dolly even live at? He says he lives in Arizona, right? So, matter of fact, because I saw another clip where I don't have the clip, but I did see a clip where Alex is on panel with some other of the outer crust people, and they're talking about he lives in Scottsdale, and somehow he might be Iranian, and he's related to Nerdy. And holy shit, there is a conspiracy here. It's all a conspiracy. It's how they think. I don't care where he lives, to be honest with you. He lives in Scottsdale. That's what I heard. A list. I mean, when people, this is what we're dealing with people I mean, how do you think they're going to find missing? Did I show you this yet?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Big Tone. I was the man behind the camera for Ted's skin tightening treatment this weekend. We had a lot of fun, and I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody.
Fun. So he was the one photographing the skin tightening treatment, and they had a lot of fun doing it. Right now, his name is Big Tone, and they had tons of fun. It was like a field day, and you know, it's just it's fucking comical. It's comical. Big Tone. And there's jealousy with the Big Tone thing too, if you know what I'm talking about. The mannequin is a little bit like he's upset about, you know, there's a little bit of feelings going on. There's Big Tone vibes happening there, without a doubt. He says he's Hawaiian. What? Is this for real? Was that you, babe?
Yeah, just give it to me. I'm trying to fucking do a million things.
Oh, give it up! Give it up for the number one.
This isn't even you. This is your phone, not mine.
Give it up for the lovely Damaged Goods with No Regrets. Y'all subscribe to Wifey's channel.
I'm overwhelmed and cranky.
Wifey is behind the scenes doing a million things. I don't ever give her enough credit for. You guys only hear me bitching at her, and that is not fair. Wifey is awesome, and I love Wifey very, very much. And she is always back there having my back, taking phone calls. People are texting her shit. And
I'm actually typing up my resignation letter as you speak. So.
And I'm here just whining at her. And that's not fair at all. All right. So I don't know. I think that's about it. I had the show. I do want to give you guys one last update on something. So I been telling you guys for some time that I've been trying to switch my shift around. Babe, is that one going? That one's you got charging?
You're not on the schedule Monday, just so you know.
For real? For real? So I've been trying to change my shift around. If you guys don't know, for a long time I've been working I go in at 2:00 and I get off at 12 midnight. But I also have an hour commute to work, to and from work. So, you know, I leave here at 1 to get there by 2. I get off at 12. I get home by 1. I've been working that shift for 4 days a week. We moved to a 4-day work schedule. And I've been trying to get on the day shift to get some regular hours for many different reasons that I've yet to announce. But mainly because I want to, for a lot of reasons, right? And which would help me do more content on the channel, free up my schedule in many different ways. However, as I'm waiting to get on the normal shift, they created a 4th shift, which would be, so instead of 4 days a week, I'm going to be moving to 12-hour days. So I'm basically going to be working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 2 p.m. to I go in at 2 in the morning and I get off at 2 in the afternoon. So it's 3. I get my 40 after 3 days. So I lose a day. So instead of 4-day work week, I only got to do 3. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 2 in the morning until 12 and 2 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. So I don't know what the hell is going to happen now. So I didn't get to my day shift. I didn't get to go on to normal hours yet. I'm still on weird hours, but it's at least one less of a day. It's at least one less day that I have to work. It's all weird. It's a 6% raise. That's good. So I don't know what's going to happen. I got to totally flip my schedule around. And so we're just going to make it happen. We're just going to keep doing it how we've been doing it. I don't love it because I used to make a lot more content, but we're gonna figure it out. So just an update on that. I used to work 12-hour nights as a nurse, retired 4 years ago, and still awake. Oh, really? It'll take you a long time to get used to it. So I think it's kind of cool that, so 12 times 3 is 36, but I still get the 40. It's not too much of a congrats. It's not. I've been trying to get on the day shift. I've been trying to get away from this vampire schedule and get on a normal, a normal shift, especially with the commute, but it is. How can I send you something?
What are you trying to send?
Like an email or something? You can send, it's simple. It's whiteboylockdownradio@yahoo. Or you can hit me on Twitter at whiteboyradio. Just retired a few months ago. Shout out to you. A lot of nurses do work those shifts.
And we bitch about it less than anybody else does.
I miss working 12-hour days, and having 3 to 4 days off. So I'm going to be looking forward to that. I do not. 3 12-hour shifts doesn't sound bad. Well, we'll figure it out. I'll have more time. Look, man, if you guys, it'd blow your mind, man. When I talk about these grifters and shit, it's for a reason. They should get jobs. But just so you guys know, I get home at 1 a.m. here from work. I don't have a lot of time waiting in the well. If I watch a movie, I'm going to bed at like 3:30, right? And I don't have to get up until like 11 or whatever, which is fine. But one movie, that's not like a lot of family time, So and I've been doing that for a while. And it's I want to get off work to where I have like shit to do. I want to get off work to where I have like, some hours to do shit, like I've always had that like my whole life. I really like this job. It's a good job. They got ESOP, like the shares and stuff. So I'm not going to be losing this job. And I've gotten like a lot of raises since I've been there. I've been promoted a bunch of times. And I'm going to be learning a whole nother department for this next thing. But like with this new shift, if I'll get off at 2, so I'll be home at 3, and I have to kind of figure out like how many hours to do family stuff and all that, and then cut it off and go to bed. I just don't know it. I'm just telling you guys because I haven't even done it yet. I don't know how it's going to work or what, But keep me informed. Send me stuff. Whiteboylockdownradio at Yahoo. Hit me up on Twitter. Matt wanted to do refunds. Who? No, I'm not going to lose this job. I don't do constructions. I used to. All right. Good comment. I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Then this, okay, so basically the same thing, a little bit different. Then on Monday morning, I worked from 8 to 5 and got to sleep by 6 p.m. and then did my gotcha. So I'm gonna have to figure that out, Jamie. I'm gonna have to figure that out myself. No problem. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. It's just I got to figure out how many, by getting home by 3, how many, family hours and stuff, and then like what's the cutoff point to get at least, I got to at least get like 7 hours sleep, right? 8 would be healthy, but I could make 7 work. I'll make it. I guess I could have a whole day. Look, man, the other day, what day did I crash the whole day out? Well, I went live Thursday. Last live was Thursday. Friday, I slept the whole day. Matter of fact, Kelly, who came on panel with Unfiltered, was texting me, and I was like, "Hey, man, my bad. I like literally slept all day yesterday." And then I woke up, and it was Saturday.
I think it was like 8 o'clock when I woke you up.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I just telling you guys this because I got to figure it out, and that's all going to start Friday. This Friday, Saturday, Sunday is my 40, and then I'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, and I don't even have to go to work until 2 a.m. Friday, so I'll have a lot of days off. I guess what I'm saying is we'll probably be live in the daytime more. I would guess. We've always switched to live times up over here, and I've been doing it like this for a while, but it's probably going to swap over to, in the daytime. I would guess. I don't know. I'm totally talking out of my ass right now. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. And they should get jobs. They can call me whatever they want. I don't care. They can dox me whatever they want. I don't care. What they can never get. What they never can call me is a grifter, because I get up and I work 40. The whole time I had the channel, I've been working a full-time job. Shit. I used to drive trucks and I was working like 60 hours a week with the YouTube channel. So when these people on the other side start hating, I don't care what they call me. Don't ever let them call me a grifter, because that ain't true. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna jump off this thing, man. We'll catch up soon. Again, I don't know what the time slots are going to be like on these lives. We're just gonna figure it out as it goes. But much love, much respect. A lot of new members and a lot of love and with the donations. Let me just make sure I caught everybody. I want anybody to feel 16 months. Shay is 6. Damn, that's a long time. I did get this one. I got this one. I think I got them all. Got crypto. I got to check crypto's email and figure that out. I'll make it up and I'll figure it out, crypto, and I'll straighten it into the next live. Jamie Unfiltered, y'all, check her out. Treat her good. She's waking up. This is what we've been trying to do for a long time with these fangirls, y'all. And it's important. All right, y'all. I'm jumping off. Much respect. Until the next one, y'all be safe and be careful on these YouTube streets, and even carefuler on the X streets, because holy shit, it's going down. Until the next one. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips, and in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.